In this video, I'm going to explain about this keyword, how this keyword is used in Java to resolving the naming collision problem. First, I will show you what is the use of this keyword. This one. So this is a keyword in Java used to differentiate between class scope variable name and method scope variable name. If you see here, this is class scope. Please remember this word, and method scope. So to differentiate between the class scope variable name and the method scope variable name. Suppose if the class scope variable name and method scope variable name both are same, then how the Java compiler will identify the difference between these two variables when you are using the common name, which is available in the class scope, which is also available in the method scope. To differentiate this, we are using this keyword. That is the purpose of this keyword in Java. Now I will explain about this concept through a sample program. I am using Edit Plus software to type my Java application. Just I'm clicking on the tool, clicking on File, New. There are many languages we can do it in this editor. I am choosing Java. When I click on Java, a default code will be displayed. That is class declaration and public static void main method body is declared. You can see here. So it leaves space for assigning a meaningful class name. So this is a program related to demonstrating program related to the keyword this. And here I'm going to first I'm going to declare a variable with the name a, and I'm assigning some value for this one. Now after that, there is one method is begins. I'm defining one method with the name display. Display method. Inside also I'm declaring a variable with the same name as outside, that is a, but this time I assigning 77 and set. Now I'm trying to print values of a which is available inside the method display. This one. Now I want to, so first I will close this one. If you observe here, as in the definition, I clearly mentioned this is a keyword that is used to differentiate between the class scope variable name and the method scope variable. Whenever the class begins here, whatever we are declared, all are comes under class scope. The class scope is begins here, and whenever the class ends, the last brace, the class scope ends here. That means the scope of the class scope variable a, that is 55, is its lifetime starts here and its lifetime ends here up to this mark. Coming to the next one, inside the class we defined a method with the name display. Inside again I redefined another variable with name a, but initially with some other value 77. Outside a means this is called class scope variable. This is called method scope variable. So according to the definition, if the class scope variable name, this is a, and the method scope variable name, this is also a. Why it is called method scope? Because after the method declaration, I declared and initialized. So that's the reason the scope of this variable is begins here and ends here. So this is the range of the method scope. This is the range of class scope. But here the problem is class scope variable name is also same, method scope variable is also same. Then I am trying to print the value of variable a. It always gives preference to the local variable that is declared inside the local method. But sometimes if I have a requirement that I need to access the class scope variable a inside the method, then how I can done this? So simply just use the system.out.println statement, and when you are accessing variable a, it always gives preference to the local variable that is declared inside the display method. So to avoid that one, so if you want to access the class scope variable, how can you convey this information to the Java compiler? You need to print the class scope variable a, not the local variable a. So this dot a is nothing but this means this is referring the current class reference, current class object. This demo is the name of the class. This class reference is holded by a variable, a keyword that is called this. This is a reserved word. It is a keyword. It always refers the current class object reference. Inside which class I am using, that class reference it is holded. Right now I am using inside the this demo program, so it holds the reference of this demo. So this dot A is pointing to the current class object. So current class variable A is access, that means 55. Now we need to, so I declared a class scope variable and initialized. I declared a method scope variable and initialized, and I try to print both the values, method scope variable value as well as the class scope variable value. This is over. Now in the main class, in the main method, we need to create an object for this class, that is this demo object1 is equals to new this demo1. So this is the syntax for creating an object in Java. Class name space any valid object name you have to give equals, with the help of new operator, okay, and right side again class name we have to give. If the class name is this demo, we have to use this demo only. This is the step for creating an object. Why I created an object? If you want to access the members of the class, first rule is we need to create an object name dot member name we need to give to access the respective members of that class. Here my interest is to access the display method. Why? Because if I access the display method, I'm going to print the value of the method scope variable A as well as the class scope variable. That is the reason I'm trying to access the display method. So how can I access the display method? Display method is part of the this demo class. So with the help of this demo class object only, we need to access this method like this, ends with semicolon. So these are the lines of code that are required to understand the importance of this keyword to differentiate between the class scope variable name and method scope variable. Now I will show you the execution part. First I need to save this application in the respective directory. So there is a folder is available with the name Java Lab. So inside I am going to save this one. What is our class name? This demo dot Java. I saved it. Now how to run this one? We need to open the command prompt, and currently my file is in D drive, so I need to relocate to D drive, and that is also available in Java Lab folder. So I need to shift to that folder. Here I'm going to compile my program with the help of Java C space name of the file. So name of the file is this demo.java. If there are no errors, yes, there are no errors. Then how do we run this one? This demo. So what are our expectations? First, it will print the local variable that is called 77. Why? Because we directly accessed A without using the this keyword. And next time we print the value of A using the this keyword, means it is going to print the class scope variable A's value. That means 77 and 55. So these are our expectations. We will check it whether it is going to print or not. Yes, 77 is initialized inside the method scope. 55 is inside the class scope. So in this way, when the variable names are same, we can differentiate both the variables with the help of this keyword. So it is used to differentiate between class scope variable name and method scope variable name like this. This is very important keyword in Java.